What up, Cheat Shit Podcast? We are back. Amanda and Will, part two. Part two, yo. Like, oh my God. I feel like part one was just like, it was good. It was good. It was decent. A lot of things happened since part since part one that we can remember that we try to, refresh in our minds. I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I did.
You had a good time?
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Too much good time, clearly.
Yo, you know what? That's what happens. When you're living life and you're trying to be happy, you come on the Cheat Shit Podcast, you have a couple shots of Tito's, and you
Never drink Tito's again.
Yo,
Never.
But it was fun. We talked about a lot of stuff. I can't remember what we talked about.
The first topic was dating in Buffalo.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
And then it went left real quick.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
Went left real quick.
Dating in Buffalo it sucks. But today we're back with some new stuff. I mean,
how's life? How was your Sunday fun day?
Listen, my Sunday is good, man. I mean, I'm having a adult beverage. I see you're.
I have a little bit of wine. I'm gonna keep it classy tonight.
You sure you don't want a shot?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Yeah, no.
How's your Sunday going?
My Sunday is going good. It's relaxing. I got things done. My house clean.
How was your Saturday?
How was my Saturday?
How was your Saturday? How was your Saturday?
My Saturday was great. It was fun. It was new beginnings. It was just fun.
I hear you went on a date.
Date.
But we're not gonna say anything. But did you have fun?
I did.
She's glowing. Look.
Cut it out.
Yeah,
I said it was good.
No, listen.
This is the skincare.
No, this is not. No.
Eyebrows done.
This is not Neutrogena. This is glow. Because when she walked in, I felt like she was on roller skates. Like I was like, oh my God, this is like
I was
new.
flowing.
I was like, yo, this is a new Amanda. Like she must have had a fun time.
Cut it out.
Wow.
You overdo. You exaggerate.
Wow. I'm not exaggerating. You was glowing.
No, my Saturday night was fun. I did go on a date. It was cool.
Nice.
Keep it like that.
Nice.
PG.
Nice. No rated R. Just PG. That's it.
PG.
Keep it out your heads. It was a good night.
Mm-hmm.
My next date. My next date night with my wife will probably be like rated R.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of
I
gear.
like that for her.
I'm gonna gear it towards rated R, porn star. I'm gonna try. We probably be asleep by 9, but it is. Yeah, that's how married couples are.
Okay.
So do you plan on getting married?
Do I want to get married?
Do you
Because
plan?
I don't know. If my husband get on that knee and propose,
Woo!
maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Man, put some lotion on that knee.
Mm-hmm. Don't crease the ones.
Okay, that was my drink.
No, do I want to get married? Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you see it in your future. Like okay, that's what's up.
I pray for it. I got my little Sierra message.
Listen.
Sierra prayer.
Oh, that's out, right? I gotta. Is it okay? Well, I'm already married, but is there anybody that can point us in the right direction to stay married? Like that.
I know. We need some talk. We need some of that counseling.
Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you right now.
What we talking about?
We were speaking about men and women and what women bring to the table.
And what guys bring to the table.
Yes. From a female's perspective, I would need your input. I don't, but as far as like me as a man, I would say like I can say the things I bring to the table, what I provide, what I do. But I've often found out that when I was single, when I was dating in the city, that women didn't have much to offer me, mentally, spiritually. I don't really need the. I don't know. I do like financial, but I mean, what could you offer past sex? I mean, I just felt like once you gave up the once you gave up the box, once you gave up the Starbucks, it was like you became clingy and you didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So, okay, yeah, I can agree that most, I'm not gonna say most, I'm gonna say half. There's a half bracket with us females. Some offer just one thing, and we know what that is. And the next half, the better half, offer
Yo,
a
she's,
lot.
did
Offer
y'all
a
see
lot of
that?
other good things. Like, okay, so you got married. Why? What did your wife bring to you that no other female has ever done?
My wife heavily put God back in my life. She put
Preach.
God back in my life. And she put stability, stability, not financial stability, but as far as like just stability,
Mental.
mental stability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And for that, I've been on. What's that song? Been across the world. I. Listen, I'm trying to find my baby. Listen, this is how it was. I can't say I dated a lot, but it's a lot of people in the city. Well, a lot of females in the city that I've known or seen or been, and it's just they not about nothing. It's just I just couldn't settle. I just couldn't settle. I needed more.
What's the one thing you need, like that men need when they're finding their their wifey material? Like, what is it? What is one thing? I know there could be a
One
list
thing.
of things, but what is one thing that is like, yeah, she has to bring this to me or give this to me in order for me to like get on that?
I would say honestly, for every man, I'm not. I don't want to speak for all of y'all, but mental, since like you said that mental stability, keeping somebody on track, being there for them, because money is nothing. Money ain't it.
No, don't get twisted.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's something. It's something.
Tito's against the Tito's.
Listen. I mean, but if I catch you on the liquor store coming out, I take the Tito's. But it's just like it's mental stability. And seeing if you can grow with someone. Do you see yourself growing with this person? Do you see this person? A lot of men don't know how to lead. The leadership is lacking. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem out here. I think a lot of women, they waste their time with certain people. And
It's
same
not really
thing.
wasting time. I think we give too much time.
Ooh,
We give too much time. We believe in you. We believe in you men more than you believe in us. We do.
Really? Is that what you said?
I feel like we do.
You feel like that?
Us good females, we invest too much of our life, our time with someone
Ooh.
that's, trying to get it together, become the man they need to be for themselves, for their kids, for whoever. And we stick around because one, we obviously we helped you. We helped you get stably, mentally corrected.
They help.
We
They
help.
help. They help.
Yeah.
They help.
If there's a
Listen.
good man, there's a good woman. I don't care. That's just what it
Listen.
is.
Would you say
If
you're
there's
a good woman?
man, if I'm a good woman, yeah, I'm a good woman.
Okay. I
30-year-olds, good woman.
So would you say you're past your young and dumb years? Because I had some young and dumb years. I've had some young dumb years.
I can't say that last Sunday.
No, listen.
This Sunday I got it together. I'm like, you going out bad, girl.
Listen. I had some young dumb years. So when I see
I'm
it,
over that.
when I see it on Facebook, I see it a lot when females are just like going through their thing, like they're cussing their ex.
Oh, why do females post on social media? It's so embarrassing.
Listen, no way. You know the funny? I'm gonna say you some funny.
I got some stories, and you ain't never gonna see me
Listen.
post about it.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you something that was so
Never.
funny. I've seen females posting about their ex, and
Nobody know nothing.
when they when they be like, or no, because you gotta turn around. It's like a revolving door. It's their ex, and then it's me and Bae. Like why?
That's why I never post.
I want to know why females post their personal on social media about their relationship and then double back. Like you done told us that this man was this, that, and the third, and then you double back, and then y'all taking pictures at the Olive Garden. Like I don't understand that concept.
Olive Garden with the breadsticks.
Yeah, with the salad. They salad is
With
bomb.
the strawberry daiquiri.
Yo, listen, let's
Now,
go.
So personally, I don't do that. You probably won't even know who my man is half of the time. I don't do that, but I think females that do, I think they're so hurt in the moment. Their anxiety gets to them where it's like,
Okay.
he left me. I don't even see us getting back together because they're so scared. They're hurt. They got so scared. It's more of an anxiety thing. But us females, we bring a lot to the table. We bring support. We bring respect, trust. Not every female is
As a wife,
trustworthy.
as a wife, what could you provide?
Damn, well, I'm not.
Well, no, you can't. It's like you,
Whoa.
you training for a boxing match, like you know, like you know, you gotta. Yo, listen, man, I'm the baddest ever. I'm listen.
I wrote little notes here. What I would bring, I would definitely. Let me pull out the notes. I would bring support, respect, trust, empathy, companionship.
Companionship is a big one. It's a big
partnership, loyal, fun.
Ooh.
Stuff.
Ooh.
Adventurous.
What would be your
spontaneous.
ideal man? Like ideal man.
I don't have one right now because I don't have one right now.
Okay.
My mind is open to new beginnings. My mind is.
Could he be a midget in a wheelchair?
No.
Yo, you said your. Wait a minute. She said her. Wait, hold on, Cheisha.
I'm open.
Hold on,
I
Cheisha.
don't get that open.
Hold on, Cheisha. She just said her. Yeah, she just said her mind open. She's like, my mind ain't that open. Okay, well, if you midget in a wheelchair.
Would you?
What?
Girl, would you? Would you date a midget in a wheelchair? No offense, they cool, they cute, they got little booty and all.
If I get a wheelchair van. If I have
a wheelchair van, you're gonna be like, beep.
Yo,
trying to get
everywhere we getting it free. Cause you know what I'm saying.
Keep parking.
Listen. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like my wife, right? Like I'm attracted to my wife. Like I'm really attracted to her. Like I think like I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like a lot of y'all wives is like how are y'all attracted to them? Like oh no, I'm not trying to start that. But I be looking at, I be like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, no offense, you might be looking at mine like, but I be looking at mine like, ugh, how'd you pick her?
I feel that way about guys with their baby moms. I be
really?
Like, you want to talk to me and your baby mom? And I ain't the baddest. I'm cute and all, but
what are they trying to upgrade with you? They effed up in the past. My bad. They effed up in the past, but they trying to upgrade with you. So they.
I get that because I'm an upgrade for sure. Anybody's life.
So basically, they had E&J. Now they want to drink Henny.
That's still not. That ain't really upgraded, but you almost there. You that.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
That stuff above.
1738. That's what they like. Man, you know we used to drink a personals of E&J, and now I want that 1738. So Amanda, you might be that 1738.
I would hope so.
You know, it's a strong possibility.
So, what about when guys are at their the lowest? Why do you think females stay so long? What is your opinion on that? Like, why do you think?
Benefit of the doubt.
Just having like that bragging right if you do make it, or just I don't know. Because for me, I've been in relationships where I've stood too long, having that fake. What is it? That fake hope that you're gonna be this person, and I'm rocking it out because that's just me. I like long term stuff, and it'd be a joke. Nah. We'd really be wasting our time when it don't work out. At the end, it's kind of like a slap in the face. It's kind of like a slap in the face.
I mean, you gotta look at it as I'm sorry. I'm saying this about y'all. Like, don't. Some men know how to finesse. You know how the bill collector keep calling you, keep telling you gonna pay, and they keep like, okay, Miss.
Consistent.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Roberts, we're gonna extend this out. We're gonna give you a chance. I think there's a lot of men where they don't have a plan, so the only plan is to finesse. You gotta tell you that I'm gonna get right, I'm gonna get better. But
okay, so wait, if you're with somebody for already like 2 years and she's holding it down, she's the breadwinner, she's got the house under control, but she's having faith where you can do. The thing is, guys and females are so different when it comes to being in a relationship and who can hold the shit down for real. Let's keep it real. When a guy is coming up, when a guy is in his like prime, trying to come up, us females will hold it down. You guys don't have that worry. You'll be like, oh, I don't want to work this job, I'm gonna just quit. Us, it's like we gotta stick to it. We gotta like be mad as hell. We gotta go into this job or do this because at the end of the day, we get shit done. You guys take that like risk. You guys be risky. See, y'all all just be risky.
Listen, for me,
risky.
I don't know. I think everybody's different. I think that like for me, I wasn't always a breadwinner for mine. So like for me, I was a stay-at-home dad. My wife worked. I took care of the kids. I was home. You know, I was the stay-at-home dad. But my thing was what I always wanted was to give her the energy of like, listen, I want to take care of you. Like, so I'm gonna work as hard as I can. When my business gets popping, I'm gonna work as hard as I can to make sure that you don't work hard anymore.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So that was for me. I can't speak for a lot of men, but I think that the loyalty, if any man is, you know, if you're supporting or helping or guiding or pushing up or motivating, I think that loyalty should be there. Even if this is my thing.
But then there's guys where they come up, they appreciate the woman that's there, they always want her by their side, but then they come up and then they start fucking around, or they take her for granted and they're just like, girl, I'm the shit now.
See, and that's the issue. That's the problem.
Some guys are like that.
I mean, that's right there is that they weren't raised to be loyal. Loyalty is everything. Okay, this is my thing. You find you somebody, I think when y'all date, find somebody that's loyal. Loyalty goes a long way. Because even
in
when
every
you're
category
loyal, listen, because
loyalty.
Even if I wasn't with my wife, say if we just co-parent, I'm gonna take care of her and my kids for the rest of their life. I don't care who likes
Not
it.
everybody can do that.
And the only reason why
they get petty where they're like, I can't handle co-parenting with someone I want to be with, so they'll just be petty and, you know, live their other life.
Well, see, that is the case of a man where he can't see. Okay, let me just talk to that type of man right now. Okay, my man, you have to understand, brother, king,
he about to talk to you real quick about a little son.
You have to understand this. If you cannot provide, protect for that woman, let her go. Let her go. Wish her the best, but why stay around to drag her down because you can't figure yourself out? So what it is for like a man.
That deserves a little toast. Take a little sip.
Listen, so King, back to you. Let her go. The best thing I ever did when I got left, you know, by my wife before we got married was like, yo, listen, yo, she told me like, yo, I can't, I'm not doing this, you know, and I was mad, I was upset, you know, mentally, I didn't know, I wanted stability, I wanted to be this and that, but this is my thing, when you got you a good woman, when you got you a great woman, you gotta understand, men see that. They see that. They
That's
see
real fish.
Cause this is my thing.
That.
You know how I like a man like me, I'm a businessman. If you see a woman that's out here moving a certain way, you're like, man, she could be doing this. She could be building this business, building that business. She could be doing this. She could be doing that. Men are, and it be your own mans in them be watching your woman, bro. Mm-hmm. It be your own mans. Like, soon as she stop talking to you, they in her DM like, yo.
Any little argument, anything
she posts, like she could be,
or they want to come to the family functions just to see the wife.
Listen. You know what my dad told me? When I was 16. He said, "Watch your friends." He said, "Cause your friends gonna want what you got." He said, and that's including your woman. He said, "Cause if you love your woman, your friends, I don't care how your day ones go. Your day ones is." Anybody telling you, yo, you got you a good woman, been looking at your woman.
Yep.
Yo, straight up. But you gotta value a good woman. Like, I don't know what to say about that. Like, you have to value a good woman. Like, and I'm not saying every woman is good, cause some of y'all is not.
Half of us are not.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Every woman just has to get to that point. We start off bad. We might start off bad, get worse, and then we get there.
And I think y'all get better when y'all leave bullshit alone.
Yeah.
Like when y'all like.
And being alone, not a female that jumps to relationships.
I hate that though. I hate
how
y'all can be alone.
I don't know how you can do. You have to be alone to get that mental.
I hate that.
You gotta be alone.
I hate how y'all could just be so alone, like, cause
you have to, because especially a female that's been through shit, you have to have that period in your life where you just cut off all of that, like the relationships, the texting, the dating, all of it. You have to. When you've been heartbroken, when you've been disappointed, you have to take that space.
So you believe in do you believe in true love? Mm-hmm. You believe in true love? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Oh, man.
And the reason why I do, the main factor of that is because I love so hard and I just want to give that love to someone.
Yeah.
But it ain't nobody there yet. You know what I'm saying? Single, mingling. But yeah, no.
So like, what would it take for a man to get to your heart? Cause like I
That's
feel
getting complicated.
my co-host, I love her to death, but I feel like she has so many layers.
Yeah,
Y'all gonna have to break through. Listen,
Yeah.
listen. You know how an onion got so much going on. Like, yo, I feel like. So, what would it take for a real man to get to your heart? Because I feel like your heart. I feel like I'm not gonna lie to you. When I talk to you, I'll be like,
here you go.
Amanda's cold.
Yeah. Feeling bad for me.
Like, yo, she the type of
I'm
person.
A good time. I'm fun.
Listen, no,
I'm
you
happy.
cool. She cool as fuck.
I'm at peace. My daughter's taken care of. You know what I'm saying? I'm at peace. I'm happy.
What would it take?
This is like in a very long time. I'm not even gonna lie. This is like that happy as I feel like I've been.
She should podcast. Y'all better clap for that shit. Yo. This is the happy. So are you still like finding yourself? Because I feel like I'm finding myself every day.
I think everyone has to find yourself every day. I don't think there's an age limit on that.
Yeah.
You're gonna always grow, so you're always like gonna get uncomfortable. You're always gonna like trying to figure some shit out.
I feel like that. I really feel like that. How's it being a mom though?
Oh, it's the best thing in the world.
Awesome.
Without her, I'd probably be, I don't know, I'd probably be miserable somewhere with another F-boy somewhere doing unnecessary shit. Yeah.
Yo, do you feel like, I feel like my kids give me balance in life.
For sure, balance.
Like
they humble me she humbles me real quick. But she's also like the best thing to wake up to when you just know you have a kid or you see your kid. It's just like, yes.
Do you want any more?
I do want more.
I got one more in the tank. Like,
I do want more. I don't know how many more. It really depends on my next relationship. I think I'm a little traumatized with
I didn't say, I didn't.
A little traumatized with relationships. That's why I'm like, I'm single.
Y'all do better. I can't say the N-word, but y'all do better.
Yep. Period. Yeah, no. Yeah.
I mean, so how many? Like, do you want a big family?
So when I was younger, I always wanted like 6 kids. That was like my number. It was like, cause my family is small. Like we don't have that many people in our family. So I was like, oh, when I have kids, I want like 6. Yeah, I'm like one and done right now in my head, but I do like since I believe in love still, I like want to give my husband like a kid.
Oh.
And I do want my daughter to have siblings.
Carnival Cruise Line, y'all get ready.
Y'all
get ready. I don't have a wedding gift yet, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm working on it. Five Below, I will be there. Okay. But
double up in there.
Listen. One more kid I got at me.
Okay, I have something that I wanted to talk about.
Go ahead.
This is a question for you about women. What responsibilities should a woman have?
What, like in a relationship?
In a relationship.
Like married or like just dating?
Do you think there's a difference with that?
Hell yeah.
Sometimes because, I've heard this before. I heard this line before from a guy. Oh, if you want to be a wife, you have to act like one.
Yeah, but you have to treat her like a wife.
Then. Right, so what about the guy is like there mentally, but he hasn't proposed, and he's like, yeah, this is going to be my wife, and what's her responsibilities to make it official, to be that wife?
I would say, I'm going to tell you about a successful relationship, and this is what it is, like as far as if you're dating before marriage, whatever you guys are doing, like whatever you guys are doing out there in cheat shit, hopefully you're not cheating. It's cool though. But
it happens sometimes.
It happens sometimes.
Don't people be needing that little heartbreak sometimes?
Clap cheeks. But this is my thing. Like, I think it's energy and a vibe. You guys go day to day and see what it is until you guys figure out what it's gonna be. For myself personally, I expect a lot. If I'm dating you, if I were dating you, you my business manager, you my accountant, you my nurse, you my lawyer, you everything, because this is my thing. Like, as much as I wanted to, like, as much as I'm putting in on you, you could depend on me the same way. It's the same way back and forth. You call me with something, I'm gonna have
Us
answers.
females be needing a lot. We might not act like it, especially us like
Yeah,
Spanish
independent women? Yeah,
and
independent-
Spanish women. I'm speaking for
Ooh!
myself as a Spanish Latina, okay? So don't get all
In the
proud
building.
here. But no, we do a lot.
I think that like love is complicated.
Mm-hmm.
It's a complicated thing. I mean, sometimes like you said earlier, like you love so hard and you give so much, but you'll lose yourself in that. You lose yourself, and then
That's
like,
happens, yeah.
and then you trying to figure out everything all over again. And it's like, yo,
Mm.
what do I do? Like, where do I go from here? I still got love for this. Like me,
Get your mojo back.
no, I
Too
listen.
messed up.
Listen.
It's complicated.
I thought I could never get left. Like I was so cocky.
A
and
lot of guys think like that.
I did. I was
do.
I was guilty. I was guilty. I was like, yo.
Done.
I said, man, ain't nobody gonna leave me. Like, man, ain't nothing out here. And it really ain't nothing out here. But then I was like, yo. But when I was alone, like when I was by myself, that was when I got myself together. I was like, yo, like,
See, alone. You
yeah,
alone.
okay. We don't gotta. When I was by myself, I missed that companionship,
Mhm.
that intimacy, that mental stability. I missed that. Like, yo, you got this. Every day I had to wake up. Sometimes I'm like, damn, ain't
I
really
think our
nobody
spirits,
really here.
Our spirits actually like require that.
They, you know what?
They do.
It does.
Mhm.
It does. And if anybody's out there right now saying that they, nah, you do.
You crave it a little.
You crave it.
You're gonna crave something. If it's not everything that's in the book of your requirements, you're craving something. You're craving that touch. You're craving that support. That just a text saying, "Oh, I'm so proud of you." Like simple shit.
Is it hard dating with a child?
Yes, absolutely. It's so hard because for one, like, if you're dating me, well, if you ever get to date me, I'm not gonna see you all the time. One, I'm just not. Not even because I have a daughter. I'm just not gonna see you all the time. I need you to miss a little son. But I'm not gonna introduce you to my daughter right away. I know some females are like, oh, she's young, you know, they're not gonna know. I'm not like that. I can't. We kind of gotta be almost like engaged or something for that even relationship to even happen. So dating while having a kid is extremely hard. It's scary. You don't know who that person really
That's
is.
true.
You're still
That's
getting
true.
to know them. So
That's true. That's true.
child,
That's real split. That's true. That's
you
true.
don't know. And it's not just guys that might be any type of way. Females are like that too. You guys can't just have any female come up and meet your kid. She could be trying to hurt her or him. Like, it's just a lot of shit that's going on in this world. Like, you just don't know.
You heard this protective mom over here.
Oh, I'm so protective.
Hey,
You might get to see a picture of her on social media, but like meeting her, you got a little special place in my heart if I ever do that. Let's just say that.
Ooh.
For real.
So let me ask you a crazy question then.
What?
It's gonna be crazy.
In the hot
The
seat.
next man, like, not saying you date a lot, but like if a man meets your child, would you say that's the guy? That is the guy. Like literally, like hands down, China Brown. That's the guy that you're gonna, let me focus my sights on that.
If they get to meet my daughter,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely, because I would be there.
You heard it.
Yeah.
You better bring your ass. Yo, drink your that one.
Package deal.
Listen, you just heard it on Cheat Ship. The next person, the person that she's dating, meets her child. You locked in. You're locked in. Like,
Absolutely.
buddy, put your seatbelt on, cause.
And I'm not just saying where you seen her, like I'm at the gas station or I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay,
it has to be like
It
we're
has to be
inviting you
up.
over for.
That or introducing you. Not that you just seen her with me happen, like surprisingly, we
Yeah,
out
not the
somewhere.
Galleria.
Or you be like, oh, I met her daughter. No, it got to be the appropriate way. It's kind of like a date. You kind of got to be nervous on that one. That's the real one because I can like you, I could love you, but if my daughter gets a weird vibe off of you, I'm like 99.9. I'm probably gonna stop talking to you because of that. My daughter has to feel way more comfortable than I do to even like have that relationship, and that's why I think dating's so hard because she's little still, and it's like, damn, I ain't ready.
Okay, and this is a harder question.
Oh man.
This is a harder question. I'm quizzing tonight. Now, the person that does meet her, which she's beautiful, by the way, if the person that does meet her, now does the father also have to meet that person to say, hey, now you got to talk to me. Does that happen? Does that conversation happen? And I know I'm putting you on the spot,
Right.
but I love you. But it's the thing. No, there's because that gets tricky.
Mm-hmm.
That gets tricky, and that gets a little messy at times because I know how when I was co-parent, I'm like, yo, you know. So does that type of, you know, hey, I am seeing somebody, and they does like who brings up what and what does happen?
So, for out of respect, yes, I would absolutely think, I would hope they would meet and have some type of conversation. That's a tricky one for my situation. I ain't gonna speak on that too much, but I feel like yes, I would want it eventually to be a conversation that's needed, just so everyone's comfortable. I don't necessarily need to tell that person, oh, we together and none of that, because that ain't your business. But if it's involving that person meeting my kid, then yes, I think a conversation needs to happen. Even if the person's not talking or on good terms with their baby mother or baby father, I think just letting them know out of respect, like, hey, I know we don't talk like that, or you might not see your kid like that, but I'm gonna just let you know I'm dating. So if you see anything out me in public, I don't want it to be a surprise for everyone. I don't need that type of environment for my daughter if that was to happen if I'm dating someone.
That is such an appropriate response.
Telling you sober?
No, that's
drunk.
No. I'm drunk. She's sober, but that's such an appropriate response because I would find it like that would cost so much.
It might, and that's the risk that us females,
at
least this is my opinion, it's the risk that us females have to take because if you're not on good terms with your baby father, or if your baby father or baby mom is still like wants to be with you or want their family, that's so hard to put on someone. Because if I was the one like, damn, I want to be with my baby father, and I'm just speaking right now, but I want to be with him, I want my family with him.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would feel. I might be like, I don't want to meet her. She about to be playing with my daughter. Like, you know, there's girls like that. So it's definitely, that's a tough one. That. I don't know. That's why, I got to be serious with someone.
I think that, like, for me, like, if it was me in that situation, I would want to speak to the father before I meet. Like, that's just me, though.
Yeah.
Like, I would want to, out of respect, to keep it, you know, funky with everybody. I would be like, yo, listen, you know, is there some way you can reach out to him? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I could have a conversation with him. Because I've done that. I've done that in the pandemic. I did that. They know who they are. You know, back when I was dating, it was a female I was dating. I'm not going to say any names. But, like, the female I was seeing. And, you know, her ex and her had kids. And, you know, he was saying, you know, hey, I know you're seeing somebody and blah, blah, blah. So when she told me this, I was like, hey, is it a possibility that I can meet or talk to this gentleman so we can talk and I can clear things up? You know what I'm saying? I just, out of respect, you know what I'm saying? And we had a conversation. Him and I had a conversation, great conversation. And it was just like, hey, bro, this is, you know, hey, I got interested in this is what I'm doing. You know, I'm never around, you know, your kids. I don't, you know,
that's nice of you, though.
Not that I'm opposed to meeting them, but it's out of, you know, I need your blessing before I do that. And that was in the pandemic.
And because at the end of the day, you would expect a man to take care of their child.
Yeah.
So you need to he's kind of involved in your life too when you're dating someone, or vice versa. Like, you're involved low key. You're going to know about the baby mother or baby father, or you're going to see text messages. I don't want, like, there to be like, oh, you texting your baby daddy. Well, yeah, I kind of have to, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of have to. It's kind of I'm a package deal now here. But it's just out of respect, I think that those conversations need to happen when the kids are involved.
And I 1,000% agree, because you don't want
good
any
or
confusion.
bad terms.
Yeah.
Good or bad terms with
you don't want
your
any
baby
type
mother,
of
baby father. You don't gotta even tell them much, but even if you have to swing them a text like, hey, I'm dating this person, I'm just letting you know they're meeting your kid. If you want to have this conversation, I would appreciate it. If not, then
Now, when I reached out, when I told who I was dating back in the pandemic, like, now if he would have came back and been like, nah, man, I don't want to meet Will, hell no, then that'd have been understandable. But he was like, nah.
Eventually it would have happened, but, you know, you eventually run into each other. But, yeah, I get it. I think it's important, though.
Yeah, you got to keep it. Listen, we all adults here, man. And we all out here to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta keep the respect. I mean, we all got kids. Some of us do, some of us don't, whatever. But as far as like I said, for me, like I would definitely reach, like I would have that conversation. I ain't gonna say reach out because I ain't gonna reach out to nobody, but like I would tell her, that person I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, and that's how I did it, and that's how it came about. And me and dude had a great conversation on the phone. He like, oh yeah, bro, I heard about you, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I wanted to.
Takes a village, just like a little team.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Like, there's gonna be times where you be like,
because he was heavily involved in the kids' lives, so that's like if he around, we ain't about to be pulling up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who?
Yeah.
No, it's just a respect thing. And like I said, if that happens, you just don't want nobody having no ill feelings. Like, man, what? But I thought me and you was no.
Right.
No.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
But as far as everything goes, your date went good though. It went all right.
Back to square one. Yeah,
no,
my
I
date was
want a
good.
thumbs
My
up.
date was good.
I want a thumbs up.
He up there right now. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I need a date night.
No, the date night was needed. It was needed. It was nice.
Definitely, right?
Yeah.
It's you. Everybody need one. I need one. Okay, we're begging for one.
All right, I'm the babysitter.
Oh hell yeah!
Over here, babysitter. Okay.
Oh hell yeah! Yo, hell yeah! Yo,
dating is important.
it is like
in a relationship and being single. You do need that dating experience.
As a parent, like parenting is stressful. Like I ain't
That's
gonna
another topic.
Listen, parenting is listen. If y'all got kids out there, and y'all be wanting to clap cheeks, eat cheesecake butt naked in the living room with the fireplace on.
I'm gonna feed you some grapes.
Listen, it's hard to do that when you got kids, man. Kids be, it's a grape in your ass. Like yo, you got kids. Don't get you. But even when we lock,
that's when they wanna sleep with you.
I swear to God, man.
No, I'm scared.
Listen, we lock our doors. They like zombies at the joint. The Night of the Walking Dead, banging on the joint. Like you be like, man, like if you got kids, it's hard to separate. Like, man, we try to find time for ourselves, and then sometimes you can lose yourself. You be like, oh man, damn. Like I really ain't. We ain't had that intimacy in a while. God damn, your kids just right around the corner. So I'm about to hire a babysitter, man. Yo, I'm about to hire a babysitter. Straight up, man. I'm paying $20 an hour. I just need 8 hours.
I'll take the shift. I'll take a little.
I just need 8 hours. Cause I mean, like I said, like you had your date night. Like, God, where's my date night? I'm jealous. I want my date night. I want to be disrespectful to my wife.
She deserves that.
I know, you know what I'm saying? I want to be like, man, you know, I want to take her out to a nice dinner.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can cook, but damn, let me take her out to a nice dinner or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Denny's. Is Denny's open? Yeah, let me.
Denny's in forever. Oh my God, I used to love Denny's. Back in the day when you leave the club.
Oh man.
Denny's in the morning. That's the only thing that was open.
Amanda, what club was you at?
Okay, first of all.
Yeah.
I was back in the day. Okay. You remember when like Chippewa was popping when we actually
to
4 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Remember the Spanish clubs La Luna?
Oh,
Barcelona.
La
Do you
Luna.
remember Barcelona?
Hell yeah, I remember Barcelona.
Oh my God, what else? What was that spot on what was the joint on Delaware? King's Court?
Oh my God.
I'm thinking about the Spanish drinks. King's Court.
Yo, you was in there doing the salsa?
Yeah. I was doing the most
clubs
back in the day.
You know what I was doing? I was in every club she just named.
That's what I'm saying.
I was in there.
What was the one that was underground that was right next to Jim's Steakhouse? Remember that?
Subway.
Stank. No, it was Subway?
Not
Sub-Zero.
Subway, Sub-Zero.
Eat fresh.
Yo.
Sub-Zero. Remember that you used to walk down the stairs? That's when Chippewa was popping.
Amanda, you got a life that I never knew about. Amanda,
I ain't have a kid late for no reason.
Yo.
I definitely, yeah.
What about Bottoms Up? You been to Bottoms Up? Shout out to Bottoms Up.
Remember, what was the, a foreplay? Oh my God, remember that?
Foreplay had the most ugliest women I've ever seen. But they had the best music and the best alcohol.
That was the problem. You would go there like once in a while.
Yeah.
If it didn't look too ratchet from the outside, you was in there because the music.
Foreplay, you would walk in and see what you thought were women but were men. And then it would be like, but the music, whoever, like, they had a lot. I think they had a lot of good DJs. 93.7 WK fired all of them,
Yeah.
but they had some good DJs there, and they had Henny.
Yeah.
Foreplay served
The
Henny.
music was it too.
Wasn't it?
And they had the outside, like where you can go outside a little bit, so it was like not just inside. It was small in there, but.
What would you say the best spot on Chippewa was? Like, straight up, like best spot that you would like you had to go to that spot. Like you couldn't miss that spot that night.
See, well, it wasn't that it was necessarily the best spot, but it was definitely Barcelona's.
Oh yeah, Barcelona.
What was the spot next to Bottoms Up? What was the name of it? It's right now it's Venue, but what was it called before back in the day?
Ooh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. The big Pure. It was Pure.
It was Pure. Do you remember Pure?
Yeah, I was in there with shout out to
that was the biggest. It's still the biggest club here, but Pure.
Shout out to my homegirl Brittany. Me and her. That's when we did the podcast. Like when we were out that night. That's where we went. The old Pure. Like it was popping.
It was Pure. Oh my god.
It was popping. It was popping. So you're not going out no more? You're not out here like dancing anymore?
There's nothing open or worth going out to. Like
yes, it is. It's
what?
A spot. I don't know.
I'd rather go to like bars or restaurants or like do an actual activity.
Oh, like
they don't gotta be like out to like a club. Not here. If we go out of town, take me to a club, okay? Because those are real clubs. Buffalo just ain't got no real clubs.
Buffalo, you gotta wake up, man.
Yeah, we're yeah.
We need it like social. Remember social?
Yeah.
We need. Listen, if y'all listening to this, we need a club. We need a bar where adults can go and dance and have a good time and have Bengay after we done. Cause we gonna be sore. Cause we all don't.
We need a 3-day recovery. Okay?
Yeah. Cause it's hard getting out of bed. Like you go out on a Saturday, it's hard getting out of bed. You need to go back to
work like Wednesday.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you right now, I ain't been out in so long. I went to the Central Park Grill last Friday. I met up with a couple of my boys in
the Nugget.
You know what's funny? These old motherfuckers, they really did pull up in front of the Nugget.
That's an older crew.
Yeah, they really was like, yo, let's go to the Nugget. I'm like, I don't want to smoke.
I think they have good music there too.
Weed, leather, and wings in there. Like,
yeah.
Would you go to the Nugget?
Where what?
Would you go to the Nugget?
Yeah.
Out of all the years I know, would you go to Pandora's?
I've been there.
Oh my god!
I don't know if I like the vibe too much.
You went to Pandora's?
Yeah.
Okay, what was about the vibe that you didn't like? Because I already know.
No comment.
Listen, I ain't gonna yo.
No comment.
When somebody texts me and say, yo, you trying to go to Panties? And I'm like, what? Who? And then you ain't trying to go to Panties? And I'm like, what is that? Pandora's. I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm not going. And that's what I'm saying. I'm just not going. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know I don't know what's going on out there, okay?
There's nothing. We better going across the border or just out of town.
I'm not okay. This is what I really want to do. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to go to a strip club in Canada.
Okay, so very different experience.
I want to go to a strip club in Canada.
Wifey coming to that.
Oh, definitely. She gonna come. Cause listen, I want to go to a strip club in Canada because I heard that it's off the chain. That's what I heard. It's not like going to like one of these rinky dinks around here.
No, I like our strippers here, but
you really?
They hustling, they doing their thing, and they're not all bad. It's just it's the atmosphere that makes it bad. Don't get me wrong, they're not all popping, but we do got some bad strippers here. We got a few.
What's the best strip club we got?
I don't know.
Yo,
let's go there. They're just so small and they're just so like I don't know. Like that's more of a like when you leave the club, you go to the strip club after because you might want some chicken wings, you might want some drink, but that's it.
I'm gonna keep real with y'all. The best date you could ever go on is a strip club.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's one. Like not the best date, but it's like the one.
Once you're already comfortable and doing your.
Oh yeah.
Oh, listen to this. Do you think that all couples go to the strip club? No.
Hell no.
They're scared. I remember I used to be like that back in like my younger days. I used to be like, we're not going to no strip club. What you think you're about to be looking at other girls?
Exactly.
Yeah, that was my mindset. But now I'm just like, yeah, we're going.
Yo, listen.
I'm getting to dance.
Listen. That's one of that's like once you get to know somebody, that's one of the best things. That's an activity.
To wrap it up, us females bring a lot to the table. We make life interesting for you guys.
Kinda.
Just period. We do.
Kinda.
With our love, when when we're like soft and we're like gentle, even if we just rub your feet, y'all just
Y'all rub feet?
Yeah.
I mean, I get my foot rubbed. I don't know about, like, you rub feet?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear that Cheat Shit podcast?
I'm not gonna, I like giving massages too. I feel like my hands are like my magic. Like I have a touch where like
A golden touch?
Mm-hmm.
Cheat Shit podcast. It's been an amazing Sunday right now. I've learned so much about my co-host over here. She likes giving massages.
Yeah.
She likes the Golden Nugget.
Occasionally.
So my thing is this.
Give us something good to talk about.
Treat her right. Give us something good. I need y'all to like and subscribe, okay?
Yeah. Put
like,
that bell notification
listen,
on.
I need like and subscribe, okay? And I need y'all to tell me what we need to talk about next.
What do you just want to hear? Give us some good topics.
Give us some good, because the next topic for me, I'm going to be disrespectful, okay?
Be a little disrespectful next time.
Listen,
give us some spicy tea that you just want to hear. Or no, it could just be a question.
If you dated her, drop it in the comments.
Well, ain't going to be much.
If you dated her, like, yo.
It ain't going to be nobody really there.
I need likes. I need subscribers. This is my thing. This is my podcast. This is my passion. This is my love. Give me what I need.
Give them what you got.
Listen, give me what you got.
It was great. Thank you.
Love
for
y'all.
having me.
Part 2 is officially a wrap. We'll do this again soon.
Do it again soon. You'll see us sooner than later.
Listen, sooner than later. Let's go. We're gonna end it. Cheat Shit Podcast. We are out though. Let's go.